Hey, welcome back, YouTube. We did it.
Welcome
Do we
back.
restore all of our fate points now? It's a new episode.
I wish.
No. Good try.
Says the person with 5 fate points.
Yeah.
5 fate point. No
That's a lot.
ballistic skills.
5 fate points and he missed that much?
I used 2
Good
of them.
point. Well, I think from now on we all stand behind Vendigroth.
Yeah, that's why I'm over here.
Let's see. Medical.
Medicate him.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on the comms and see if there's been disturbances in any other parts of the ship. I just want to double check the engines.
Yeah, like
As
if
well.
this happened to us, then maybe it happened to.
Yeah. So
Maybe we're the only people left on the ship.
That'd be fucked
Yeah.
up.
So I'm just I just want to get on and do a check basically. Like
Okay. Yeah, you're asking what's going on. Well, there's been some weirdness at a bunch of different parts of the ship. Some of the different sections aren't responding, actually. The repairs on the engine are still moving along. Every now and then they've been like completely losing power, but it comes up in just a few seconds. They didn't think it was any big deal, but they're still fixing things. But power's been flickering a bit.
do they know why?
It's just part of the repairs.
Because it seems like it's turning off the Geller shield. Or field, rather.
You'd have to look into it more. Probably have to send Grunty down to get a better look.
Yeah. Okay, so what... the places that haven't reported in, we need to send security details to all of them quickly. And so, basically, if some place haven't reported in, we need to go check them out.
With guns blazing?
With guns blazing, so I guess we
Take
go
my
do
gun.
that.
No, he did a really good Medicate thing on you.
Yeah.
You heal 4, because you can only heal my intelligence bonus.
I'm minus
He heals-
5
he
on
heals-
there, something.
Yeah, you're -1, but I think like
No, that doesn't stay. That's only for critical, damage. Like he goes negative for critical damage, and then it goes back to 0
Yeah.
for each hit. Then I will heal him.
No, wait. You heal 4 for how many times you got hit. I can heal you per time you got hit, but I can't heal you more than the damage you took.
He only got hit what 4 time? 1 time?
No.
you got hit
Once.
one time and then poison.
Yeah.
Oh, well, sorry. Then
So you
that's
can
only
get-
4.
You yeah, but that ain't bad.
A
There you
bunch
go.
of little wounds would be perfect. One big wound is I'm not very useful.
So there, he has 3 wounds now.
See, that ain't
You're
bad.
fine, IB.
Yeah, you're fine.
On your feet.
Fine. You're fine.
I hate you guys.
I can put you in the wheelchair again if you want.
Stay away
Briefly.
from me.
Well,
What,
you
it's
know
fine.
where you know where the med bay is if you have to go do things.
No, he
but-
can't, because there might be a demon there
Did
that will
the
kill him.
team report in from the med bay?
Yeah, he's got to stick with us in case it's dangerous.
Yeah,
You didn't call in a report for every single area
No.
of the ship. You could call the med bay if you want.
no, well,
I call the med bay behind everyone's back.
It's going to betray us.
well, actually, I'm just gonna call the bridge and have them call
call
every part of the
Yeah.
ship
Okay.
and feedback all the places that haven't responded.
Okay. Well, he directly calls a med bay behind everyone's back.
I hear
He's
it.
laying on the ground with his little Vox thing. The med bay responds. They've got power. Nothing odd has happened there yet, so med bay
Thank-
seems fine.
Goodness.
We should prioritize getting people to the Geller field to fix it, and the engine room, and somebody should go with IP. Is the guy who's hurt?
IB. Icarus is his
IB.
name.
Icarus, yeah.
Oh, Icarus. So somebody should take Icarus to the med bay.
Nah, we're not splitting up. He's coming with us.
Okay.
The med bay, we'll just drop him in the med bay on the way to the engine room. It's on the way.
No, he's coming with us.
You've got your pain points.
Yeah, he's coming all the way.
He's annoying to deal with.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Yeah, we're dropping him off.
I'm gonna double up on him, going, "Oh, it hurts to walk," and you getting tormented. It was brilliant. It's efficient.
Excellent.
Not happening.
Okay, he can guard the med bay then with his gun.
Okay, so does the bridge have? Are there any other areas that haven't responded? Well, I'm guessing it's going to take a few minutes, but
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit.
But
The general consensus seems to be like most of the major areas of the ship are perfectly fine. There's a few places in engineering, actually near the engines, that haven't been responding, and a few other minor places in the ship. But
protect the engines.
Merrick, when the engines blow up, did it turn out that instead of engines, they were cages full of demons, and all the demons came out?
That's not standard issue, no.
Okay.
thought that's
But the
how
ship
soldiers
isn't
work.
standard issue.
But so here's the thing: could we
The
use
engines
capture
are.
demons as engines?
I would recommend against it.
I would recommend it.
How would
I'm
we
not
capture
sure.
them? They disappear into smoke.
I'm not sure
Put
how
you
to
in an engine?
communicate with the machine spirit of a demon, if they even have one.
Yeah,
Well, it's something to think about.
that would be heresy for the tech priest, I believe.
I would just put Icarus in a cage and wait.
Put him on a treadmill.
No?
Yeah, and then the demons will show up. It will be fine. Okay, let's drop him off at medbay.
Yeah.
When we drop him off at medbay, I tell them not to use anything too strong that might affect his shooting ability because he's also doubling as the guard.
Hey, wait, the guy who's wounded with what guns did he have?
He's got a Inferno pistol and a bolt gun.
Okay, so he'll be okay.
Yeah, he's guarding
Yeah.
the thing. That's why they can't knock him out. He's got to stay awake a little bit until I
To say,
visit him.
yeah. Are we also losing our most powerful pistol?
Yes.
I
Yes.
mean, yes, but
But he's
he's
a
a one
coward.
baby.
Yeah, he's a coward also. So
This,
Don't worry
this-
about it.
Excellent.
this-
He wouldn't have used it anyway.
yeah, he
this
would. He
Splinter
would have.
gun's better than the Inferno pistol. It can do auto.
It's true. I can shoot it a lot. I can
Yeah.
shoot often.
Your thing's great against auto fire is great against people with light armor, but the infernal
like-
pistols.
Like the
Yeah,
thing,
Good
the,
against
thi-
tanks.
the thing
Yeah.
with the toxic is that it only says to do. Like the framework only does it once, but also I do think it's well, like it can be either way. Whatever.
Whatever. Let's go find out if there are any scary things left and kill them.
Okay, where are you heading?
Apparently, we're going
Towards the engine.
Yeah, we're going to the engine room via the med bay and drop it Icarus off. And I'm telling the med bay that he's also the guard, so don't knock him out.
Okay.
That's if they even listen to you.
Well, they could knock him out and not have a guard if they want. I mean, he's the only dude there protecting him. They can believe me or not. I mean,
To be fair though,
facts is facts.
he is in a position where he could probably call some guards over if he wanted to.
No, they're busy scouting the ship.
We have a ton of guards on the ship.
Scouting the ship.
Well, I guess we'll find out. I'm impressed that you believe Icarus to not waste resources to protect the med bay when he's in it. It's
Listen, I told them. Keep him warm for me.
We really should have like a security detail in the med bay already.
Yeah, you.
No,
I'm pretty sure we do. I just don't want to mention
you
it.
do.
No, they're
Yeah,
outside. They're not in there with him.
Okay, they're outside.
Yeah, like he needs to think that he's on his
We'll
own.
post one at each door outside the door.
Yeah.
There you go. Oh, you got
no,
security guys
okay,
there.
no, I'm good. I've got my prank. I've got my IB prank now. I've got it. I'm ready for when we're done.
Okay. cKnoor, are you with them?
Well, yes. We're going down towards the engine bay, so I'm trucking along.
Okay.
Someone has to tell them to do stuff.
So you guys drop IV off in medbay, and then you head towards the engine access area.
Mhm.
As you're wandering around, the ship is definitely not doing good. And in certain places, the metal's groaning as if it's like being twisted or pulled or pushed from outside in some strange ways. The lights are flickering a bit. It's very silent. There's people wandering around and moving in the same way the ship always is, except it's almost as if the sound in the area kind of doesn't carry as far. The air is sort of thick and heavy as you're wandering around. You get to the engine access. They're all the your tech priests and engineers are still vigilantly working, trying to get this back up and running. Grunty, you probably estimate at least another 5 or 6 hours before full generator power will be restored to the ship.
Alright, so just another 5 or 6 hours is
Why don't I'd like to lend them a hand and get that going faster if we can.
Okay. Sure. Do you either have, let's see, some sort of command skill, something like that?
Can I intimidate them to work faster?
No, I meant more in like I'm gonna fucking roll up my sleeves and get in there.
You're just getting in there, doing what you can. Yeah. All right. Go ahead and make some tech use tests, I guess. Then start fixing stuff.
All right, I'll just, you know what? Just work harder.
Got it.
It's inspirational leadership.
I actually have some kind of other air of authority, right? I can use that when I don't have the book open, so I don't actually remember what it does.
It gives you you can command additional dudes on a successful test.
Yeah, you can affect the number of targets equal to 1d10 plus your fellowship bonus when doing a command or motivating or scaring people. It's pretty good if you want to spook them.
Good for talking to big crowds and stuff. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure there's a bunch of people here, so I'll just to come on to work as fast as possible.
Okay. Between you two sitting here talking to them about it, and Grunty actually getting in there digging on stuff. There you go, 4 degrees of success. Very nice. Between the two of you, you guys get it down to it's going to be about 2 hours or so still, but they figured out what they're doing now. They're working much faster.
Good. 2 hours way better than 5 or 6.
I think I assume I still need to kind of be here, but we should definitely check out some other parts of the ship close by because it's still a bit freakier here than I want it to be honest.
It's a little bit spooky.
I'm going to say you guys spend about a half hour in there working on stuff with everybody. IB, since you've been sitting in medbay this time, you heal for another 2. So you're about half health.
See, you're fine.
I think I should stay here a little longer.
Yeah, no, you definitely should.
Okay.
I need him alone for my prank.
Oh, God.
Well, he's in the middle of the med bay, so he's not going to be alone.
Well, he's alone enough.
Scoozle, does Holt want to make a science test for me?
Well, based off of what you just said, I'm going to go with yes.
Suddenly demons.
0 degrees of success. Okay, you hear sort of kind of a psychic screaming or shouting coming from your astropathic choir.
All right. I guess I'll go investigate that if anyone wants to come along, see what's going on with the astropaths.
I think we should all come along.
That's my least favorite room on the ship.
So let's get over there.
Use this
As you guys are
corridor, yeah.
As you guys are heading up from the corridor, you notice that one of the astropaths is actually out of the choir. He's standing just in the middle of the hall here. He's facing away from you, facing the door. He's not really doing anything. He's kind of just hunched over. He's
Shoot him.
Every now and then he's twitching a little bit strangely. He's sort of got a low sort of laughter going, but you can't really tell if he's laughing or just sort of breathing really heavily.
Standard astropath stuff then.
Yeah, they're just weird.
It's nothing.
He's probably insane. Push him out of the way and see what the other ones are doing.
No, because he might also be a monster.
We'll give him a name.
How
random name
angry would
generated.
you be if I just shot him?
Pretty angry.
I'm gonna go up and
Probably less angry
see
with
what's going on with him.
You're gonna what?
you than he would be with me
I'm
if I
gonna
did
see
it.
what's going on with him.
Okay.
Can't we throw something at him?
Tell me exactly what you're doing here, Holt.
Maybe
so
if
I'm
you had a
just gonna-
rock.
I'm gonna go up and put my hand on his shoulder and just
That's
kind of.
That's a bold move.
Yeah, I'm gonna rack
that's one
the
word for
slide
it.
on my laser gun.
Yeah, I'm also
Okay.
ready.
Make another science test.
I've been wanting to murder these astropaths from day one. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Nice.
Here, I'll use a fate point.
He's really good at this. Yeah, he's
Alright,
really
well.
good at this.
Huh.
Well,
Yeah, sometimes it happens.
Maptools is not generous.
sometimes it is. It's not right now. No, you don't notice anything like particularly strange with him. He's just sort of hunched over. He doesn't react much to your touch. He's still sort of twitching a little bit, but he seems to be having a bit of a trouble breathing. He's not really moving though. He's just kind of standing there facing the door. His head's
Sounds
down.
like he needs to go to the med bay with IB.
No, you don't go to the med bay for crazy.
No, you get shot in the head.
I forgot before.
He goes to chapel.
Who failed their fear tests originally? It was Merrick and it was Supernus, yeah.
And John.
Because it was a demonic entity whose fear tests you failed, you both get corruption points. You each get 2.
Wow.
Yay! I've always wanted some of those.
So glad I used a fake point.
Merrick, does Frederick have like an electric current thing? Like, I don't want to. Can you electrocute this guy?
Yes, I can.
Do it.
Lumen shock.
Was it 2 corruption points?
2, yes.
Is there any particular reason that you want me to electrocute this man?
So he's
Because it's awesome.
pacified and out of the way.
Oh,
I
you
was
mean like
just thinking of-
stun him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can do that.
What?
No,
Just
luminous
push him
shock
out of
is
the
a-
way.
Okay, I'll run up and I'm gonna do the takedown.
Bonk him over
stun.
the head.
Yeah, I'm gonna bonk him on the head. If I am allowed, I'm gonna walk up and take down him. Like, he might be fine, but I just want to drop him on his fucking head.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a good enough reason to me.
He told me to get him out of the way!
So you walk up and just bash him on the head?
No, like, I trip him up on the floor, drop him, and then...
Subdue
Okay.
him.
You knock him down?
Yep.
Yeah, sure. He falls. He falls out of the way.
Yeah, I moved him out of the way. There.
Okay, good. Let's go.
Let's go. It's a fate point, he's stunned. Not a fate point. The other one.
So what are the rest of you doing?
Well, we're
walk-
going
you
to check on the astropath.
Continuing to the choir? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Frederick's gonna keep an eye on this guy.
Okay. You look into the choir room and it's not a pretty sight.
Demons!
No, the astropaths are in there, but there's blood all over the floor. They're laying on the ground, most of them. You think a few of them might be dead, you're not sure. Something terrible happened in here.
Does it hurt a lot?
Yeah, they're definitely hurting.
There you go. Blood splatter.
It's metal as hell.
So
Brutal.
what the fuck happened here?
Are you gonna go talk to one of them?
No, I'm shouting from outside the room because I don't want to go into that room.
Yeah, you don't want to go near this room, it's gross.
What's all this said?
None of them answer you. They're
Are
just
any of
all-
you alive?
You hear at least 2 of them groaning, but they're not saying anything.
Okay.
Do you want to die?
No, we're getting the groaning ones to the med bay.
Yep.
I
Fine.
don't want him in
I'm
my
going
bed.
back to the one we knocked down because he's the most lucid of them,
Yeah.
which isn't saying much.
Okay, he stood back up. He's just kind of facing into the corner and still sort of hunched over doing the same thing.
Yeah, see, it's
Are
fine.
you
It's gonna
taking
take
the other 2 to the med bay? The 2 that are...
Yep.
Okay, we'll put them down there.
drag them over.
It's up to Brain Boy to figure out what's going on. I don't fucking know.
Did it look like any of them exploded?
Not exploded. It looks like they've been like clawed up or something like that.
So, Warp Predator probably got to them first or something.
So something here got these guys and then
Can't believe I'm running this low on astropaths.
left somewhere. It's alright, we'll get loads when we get to Damaris. We'll be fine. You can get extra.
We need to get extra.
So these are all dead?
Yeah. Yeah, you check those ones. They all turn out to be dead.
I'm gonna go over here and make sure Barbareta's okay.
Well, I'm gonna make some more servitors, I guess.
That's true.
Yeah, is everybody okay in the navigator pod? Is Barbareta alright?
Navigator pod. Yeah, Barbaretta's in there. She's fine. Yeah, but they've had, they're normally pretty locked in there in their pod, so nothing's happened strange in there.
So
Alright, well,
I need to put better locks on the navigator doors. Got it.
I'm going to
Or not the astropath doors, rather.
escort Atellus down to the med bay as well.
Can somebody go with me to check on the Geller field and see if we can turn it back on?
Well, that's what we were doing with the power generator. That's what we did earlier.
Right.
Oh, okay, that's what that was?
Yeah,
I thought there was
that's-
two
no.
separate areas.
No,
My
that's
bad.
all wrong.
No.
There's nothing wrong with the field itself. It's the power source.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's just wavering,
Understood.
so it,
But
Good.
we can still check. We might as well go check it after we've handed them off, just to be sure.
Sure.
I want to check the weapons controller. I want to make sure the four most useful humans are fine.
Yeah, everything
yes.
seems okay in there.
Through 6 through 8, or 5
Good.
through 8, rather.
Did they notice anything? Seeing they're in the next room, apparently.
They
probably
heard
heard a lot of
terrible. Yeah, they heard lots of screaming and some terrible noises in there. They barricaded the door. When they heard Anodarr coming, they opened it and let him in. They're all fine.
Good decision. Good choice.
Yeah, give
On all
them a pat
counts.
on the back and move on.
Yep, nice work. You can have a treat later. I'll figure something out. Well, so far, this
So
is
good.
This has worked out well. I'm thinking for me, like
Well, I'm glad you're happy.
the dudes I hate most on the ship are dead or critically injured.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but they're also
Bunch of fake
kind of
tokens.
important for the ship.
Nah, they do the job.
I like them. I don't like it when my people die.
Well, yeah,
Get
it's a
better
shame.
people.
Yeah, get better people. Okay.
We still don't know who set off the bomb in the first place.
We do
Nope.
not.
Yeah, we're more worried about damage control right now. Triage.
All right, so who's
Some
doing
more
what?
people. Well, I guess we still need to. I guess we're essentially patrolling around here. I want constant reports from the bridge that if anything mysterious happens.
Frederick's going to be down in engineering, keeping an eye on things.
Okay.
And if the power goes out anywhere, immediate report from that area. Stuff like that.
Sure. Okay, after wandering around for a little bit, patrolling the area, getting constant updates from the bridge, about 2 hours, 2.5 or so later, your engineers report that they've restored power to the generator, to the engine. You shouldn't have any problems there right now. They say that the Geller field's completely back up.
Okay, how does the ship feel? Like, does it feel like secure than before, or does it
it
feel like
felt
there's
weird before, didn't
yeah?
Does something still feel strange? No, it doesn't feel any different. It still feels a little weird to you. You know, there's no
does-
actual any reports anymore of anything strange going on. The power's not fluctuating anymore. The sectors of the ship that weren't responding, you had some people check it out. there's been some dead people, but they've cleaned it all up, and everything's been fine since then. Something still feels just a bit wrong or a bit off, though. The air's still heavy. It's like the ship itself is sort of waiting for something to happen.
Okay, so the first attack tried to take out the commanding officers, meaning us and the astropaths, and it partly succeeded in the astropaths, but no one else semi-important has been injured, right, or taken out.
A few of your mid-level officers and security people were injured or killed.
Yeah, but we can replace those probably.
Yes.
Nobody with a name.
IB, you healed up a bit again since you've been waiting for. Whoop. I meant that to be 1d5, but.
Well,
That's pretty good.
If the astropaths have been in medbay for a bit, maybe they're conscious or something. I want to know what attacked them.
Yeah, they lucid and alive.
They've been patched up. They're not dying anymore, and they're not asleep, but they're sort of catatonic. They're just sort of sitting there staring. No one's talking. They don't really have anything to say. Just sort of staring blankly at nothing in particular.
Can you
I tell
them
Holt
or something?
I tell Holt to fix it, and then I wave my arm at them.
Atellus is still sort of just shivering in the corner over here, twitching a bit.
Someone talk to that guy.
I'm not entirely sure what you want me to do, cKnoor.
Fix it.
Can
Talk
you
to the
mind
guy.
frog them?
It's your people. I don't know how they work.
Try and find out what happened.
Talk to her, tell us he's your friend or whatever.
I think
friends.
it's reasonable to assume that some warp predators got into their room.
Well, we should have confirmation.
Yeah, talk to the guy.
All right. To tell us, I'm gonna ask what happened.
Okay. You just walk up to him and ask what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. He doesn't really answer you. He seems to sort of be muttering something a bit under his breath. You can listen really close and see if you can hear it if you want.
All right. Yeah, I'll try to.
That's an awareness.
Don't get too
And I
close.
would get my heightened senses because I'm really good at hearing.
Succeeds an awareness test. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's sort of just muttering to himself. The ship in the warp. We will take the ship. The ship will be ours. We are the ship. We'll be the ship. The ship will be the ship.
Can I sedate him again?
Seems normal.
That's just. Is he always like this?
No, I'm gonna go with he might be just a tiny bit possessed at the moment.
That's why I don't go in that room. They're all weird.
Okay, so what are they trying to possess? They're trying to possess the actual ship.
You have to go
Yeah.
to
No,
that
like
room to get to weapons
I
control.
think I think a demon is possessing him.
And they want to take hold. They want to take control of the ship and be cool. They want to be you.
They want the ship.
Well, let's have a chat with them.
Can't really do that.
I mean, it's a demon. We should be able to talk with it somehow.
Nah, they're awful.
Yeah, I mean, but we talk to awful people all the time.
Yeah, awful people.
People is the key word.
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
Maybe
but
he just wants to get out of the warp, and that's why he's trying to take over the ship.
yeah, and murder everybody.
All right, I'm a little.
Just like cKnoor.
It's like trying to. It's like saying you want to talk to a river or a cloud.
yeah, I've done that.
I'm a little worried about the possession stuff going on, so I'm gonna check in on the machine spirit of the ship.
Just give it a chat. Has Frederick been possessed? Could we tell?
If probably not.
Would anyone care?
I would.
So I'm gonna go ahead and plug in and like actually look at the machine spirit of the ship itself, because there are I know of things that have happened vis-a-vis possession of actual electronic shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, corrupted tech is a thing. Corrupted ships is a worse thing.
And that definitely would make the ship feel weird if it was suddenly filled with demon AI.
Mm-hmm.
If it felt it. Oh.
The ship, the ship's hurting. All right, it feels like it's been bled out a bit.
Well, yeah.
Its engines have been blown up.
Yeah,
it's not happy, but it kind of feels, it kind of feels sick, and it kind of feels uneasy. It's waiting for something. It doesn't really know what. It feels like there's, maybe something in it that it kind of wants to get rid of, but you're not really sure exactly where or what. It's normally a bit adventurous and excited, but right now it's very apprehensive and uncomfortable. It wants to get moving again. It doesn't want to keep sitting here.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So it itself seems shaken, but not like it still seems to be itself.
Yes.
It feels sick, but doesn't know where.
There's something on the ship still.
Can we get moving?
It's going to be weeks
before we can fix the...
But there's something definitely on the ship.
Okay, so we need to figure out where the entity is hiding, basically, on the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's put this possessed astropath in one of our holding cells for the meantime.
Could we put him on... could we put him on a lead and lead him round, and then when he flips out the most, we know we're really near a demon or something?
That's what I was thinking.
Or we could just have the medics put him to sleep.
That doesn't help us find the demon, though.
We need to figure out what...
But if we approach a demon,
back and
we
forth
probably...
in the med bay.
Are we gonna try and use him as a demon locator? Is that what we're doing?
I don't know. Do we think...
I think that's a bit risky, because then you're facing potentially two demons. You have the possessed dude and then a demon.
Okay, so what's your suggestion?
We just put him to sleep. We just deal with him in a
I'm
way.
saying, what's your suggestion to find the demon?
Well, I can just scout around using Science, and I will eventually find him.
Well, start doing that, and we'll see how it goes.
We should. Well, if you think this guy's possessed, we need to lock him up or kill him.
I'm gonna sedate him myself.
No, we're gonna lock him up. Jeez.
No, I'm sedating him right now.
Do both.
Yeah, we can do both.
What are you doing? He's walking around.
I'm sedating him.
How?
I'm gonna shoot him in the foot if he
I'm
doesn't
sure
stop
this
walking.
is some kind of...
No, you're not sedating him. First of all, you're not a fucking medic, so you don't know how it works.
Okay,
I can do it.
I'm sure I
can
can
sedate him.
Secondly, if you actually sedate him, we can't use him if we, for some reason, decide to let's have him on a leash and go find the other demon.
I don't want to do that.
I still
Well,
think
it's
that's
not up to fucking you.
So let's lock him
it's a
up then.
terrible
You're not here.
idea.
Yeah, but we should rush kill you too. Let's put him in prison. Let's lock him up.
Lock him up.
What are you doing
So
with
what
him? He's just wandering around.
Yeah, no, we get security, they grab him, and we're gonna take him. They're gonna take him to a brig.
We're taking him into a holding cell.
Okay. Whoops. Somehow got both of you there. Excuse me. So you go to grab him. You tell security to grab him, and he starts resisting. He starts trying to shake them off. He starts yelling, "No. No, I will not be bound. No."
Yay.
They grab him more and sort of restrain him, but he's not happy about it.
He doesn't have to be.
Where you want to take him? Just to just a holding cell, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll go up here and toss him in a... Okay.
Okay.
You put him up there in a little cell.
Don't
Still
talk to
think
him,
we
don't
should-
listen to him.
Trank him while he's in the shell.
Holt, find me this demon.
Alright, well, I shall try.
There is no try.
Yoda.
You have +10, if it
Definitely
helps.
try.
It doesn't.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Well, we're so far doing pretty successful on the demon hunting thing.
Holt's gonna keep doing it until
Is there?
like we're stuck here for 2 weeks. So get
Can
on
we,
it.
Holt? Can we get our heads together and see if there's something I can do to help you with the Can we make like an amplifier or something?
I don't actually know.
Yeah, we
Would
definitely
you
want
be able to help me out at all?
We definitely want to.
Sensors or something.
Like, I'm not
he
trained in
can't-
psionic science, so it would be pretty rudimentary, but maybe I could help you somehow.
I mean, you can somehow. I don't know. You could try to plug them into the ship somehow. You'd probably have to install something into them.
You know what? I think that's bad.
The ship's fine. It's just that I don't know anything about that, so that probably would be
Yeah, I
difficult.
definitely think plugging a psychic dude into the ship when we're worried about demonic possession and possession of the ship is definitely a good idea.
Well, I'm giving
the other
you
one of those.
I'm giving you a clean. I'm saying the ship's got a clean slate as far as possession goes.
Yeah, because we haven't plugged a dude into it.
Well, I would hope that Holt is not possessed.
Yeah, but might make an entry hole into it.
Probably best not to tamper with things I don't know about.
Especially when it comes to.
What kind of tech priest are you?
One that is not going to tamper with psychic bullshit in the middle of a warp.
Yeah, one that doesn't want to die alone in the warp screaming.
Well, you're not alone.
No, he will be.
Hold you basically don't find any. You don't feel any sort of extra psychic presences on the ship whatsoever. I mean, you've got your 2 astropaths that are next to you here in the med bay. They're still there, but
Yeah.
they're not very responsive. And honestly, looking around the ship, that's all you feel.
It's in that guy.
Like, I could go try to mind probe the dude who's possessed, but
That would
could
possess you.
backfire
If
spectacularly.
you think he's possessed, we need to either do the thing to make him unpossessed or kill him, which would also make him
We
unpossessed.
should unpossess him.
How do we unpossess him then? Do we just chuck him in the chapel and have a seance?
That's
Yeah.
up to whoever knows about stupid religious shit. I would just kill him, but that's
I
me.
have no idea how Imperial Creed works.
You need a knowledge skill for something like that.
Ah, I've got knowledge skills.
Do you have knowledge demonic possession?
No,
Knowledge
I don't think
demons?
I don't think it's that specific.
Knowledge demons, knowledge ecclesiarchy.
Like, I have common
Ecclesiarchy.
or ecclesiarchy.
That could work.
Go for it.
Hey, look at that! I finally succeeded at something.
Yay!
Do you know that you should kill people who you suspect of being possessed by demons?
Well, what you know is that the Inquisition has ways of, if someone's particularly important, of trying to rid them of possession, but in general, someone that's suspected of being possessed is just immediately killed.
Fuck, I guess we're killing him then.
I wonder.
Yes.
Kill him.
Well, I wonder how we deal with possession in the machine cult.
You
Ah.
kill it.
Smash it.
You
Possession
kill
in the
it.
Possession in the machine cult is a bit different. You don't put up with it, but pretty much you try to disassemble whatever it is until you found the exact component that was a problem, and then put the rest of it back together.
Okay, so I say we take him apart.
Yeah, I could disassemble him.
No,
I could do that.
No, but hang on. Couldn't it be that whoever's trying to possess the ship has installed a component in the ship somewhere?
Yeah, like they could be. Like I guess they could be.
And that's
corrupt
because you
tech
said the machine spirit felt like there was something wrong. Maybe there is a possessed part somewhere.
software. Yeah, that's a
Like
thing.
we've been repairing the generators, but maybe there's another fix somewhere. So we need to go over everything and see what seems to be out of place. And then the question is, what's the quickest way to do that?
Well, if it was installed after
Yeah,
the
you'd have
initial
to, I guess
attack,
I guess you'd
it
have
would
to ask
be in one of
machine
the
spirit.
areas where we're repairing.
Yeah, you'd have to ask the machine spirit for.
Yeah, I mean,
the
it could
machine spirit-
be
the
could
machine
be
spirit-
installed beforehand.
Yeah, the machine spirit didn't seem to have any.
It didn't feel weird. It
particular,
didn't feel weird before we got in here and stuff got.
Well,
exposed, so
It also didn't point out anything like.
Well, I mean, if you're asking something that's possessed, if it's possessed, then I think it's going to have a hard time figuring it out
but
anyways.
if it's corrupted, like that's the kind of thing where, like the level of communication I have with the machine spirit is, I could probably sense if it was corrupted.
I don't think it's corrupted. I think somebody has installed something.
Well, that is
up in it somewhere.
That is a kind of corruption as far as like the machine spirit goes.
Yeah, but the machine spirit seems fine but ill, so it's not been affected by it.
Abby, what you doing up there?
Just heading up there, you know.
Just heading up there to fucking murder that guy.
Yeah, just you put a fucking inferno bolt in the back of his head.
Is he still muttering to himself?
Yes. A bit louder now.
Shoot him in the face.
Yeah, he should. You should shoot him in the face.
If we're gonna do that, we should probably all be there in case something hops out of his skull.
I can run really fast.
But so how do we?
Like, I guess we would just look at what we've repaired and see if anything's weird and drippy.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I would do this without just rolling tech use again. I don't want to roll tech use like 50 times for every little thing, you know?
No, I'm just thinking, like, if it's like
Like, we go to
Communication with the text with the machine spirit is based off fellowship, though.
like have it all
Is
we
it?
Yeah,
have it all we
Really?
done.
yeah, it's really fucked up.
If the only thing we've actually repaired is the engines, or the generator, I mean.
Do you know where in the book that is? That's first I've heard of that.
Well, I mean, wait, actually, that might just be Dark Heresy, not Rogue Trader. Hold on.
because here's my thinking, because there are two things. Either, like, well, first of all, under the assumption that something's been installed, like, it seems like it's someone blew something up in our engine bay, and that was before anything from the outside could get in. So there's still probably a traitor on board, and if that's a traitor that's specifically trying to get this ship to be like consumed by the warp or whatever the phrase is, then it wouldn't be surprising that the same group or installed something before blowing him or herself up.
Yeah, that's true. Like,
Right.
It could be.
But then, like, that doesn't really narrow down where to search, because it would be, well, I guess we wouldn't search the place where it blew up, because you wouldn't install the thing where you're going to suicide bomb.
Exactly. So
So we're down one room.
Very small portion.
We're down one room. We got to search.
IB. The guy that you're watching while you're up there watching him, he starts screaming. He sort of stops his muttering and pacing around his little cell and starts screaming to be let out. And he grabs like the bars of it and starts shaking them.
Is he actually going to like bend the bars, or is it just?
You don't think he's gonna just bust out, but he's shaking it pretty good.
okay,
So
so
it's pretty strong.
I'm gonna ready my weapon.
do we think is it a possibility that there's a part of the ship that's been installed and corrupted that way? Is that a thing that
How would you run a diagnostics on that? Would you have to plug into every part individually?
You probably have to plug into like each.
If it was
major
a significant, if it was a significant component, I could probably look at the power draw and see if anything, like if any particular area of the ship is drawing more power than it normally would.
I'm gonna yell at him. Where do you want to go?
okay? Well, try looking at the power draw, because maybe that's what's been happening. It's not actually trying to infect. It could be like a component that just draws a lot of energy to weaken, for example, the shielding.
Yeah, like,
so
like
things
it doesn't
get in
even have
from
to
the
be
outside.
like a chaos corrupted part. It could just be someone has done something to fuck it up.
IB, he answers you the engines. We will take the engines.
It's a good thing I'm still in that room.
We should.
Where are you going to take them?
Oh, wow. Ivy's so good.
He's got jokes.
You can tell he's a father.
Oh God.
Well, you should definitely look at the energy consumption then. In the
Yeah,
meantime.
I'll let me plug into the wall here and see if I'm gonna look specifically for like a weird power fluctuations, power draw, something that doesn't seem right in that sort of way.
Is there
He
anything...
actually starts bending one of the bars as he's...
Okay, I'm going to shoot him now.
Yeah, you should.
Grunty, go ahead and make your test. See what you got. IB, go ahead, roll if you're going to shoot him. That's point blank range. Oh, 5 degrees of success. Okay. What are you checking on the engines exactly? What are you looking for? You're looking to
Basically,
see-
right now I'm looking to see.
Really?
We're trying to figure out if there's any.
Really?
Well,
Did
we
I-
don't see your roll, so we don't know yet. Yes,
Oh
really.
my
You shoot
God.
yourself in the fucking face.
Good.
I'm gonna take that pistol away from you.
It's okay, he's got another gun.
Yeah, I'm going
that's
to switch
fine.
to my bolt gun.
No, basically, I'm trying to see if there's like any weird phantom power. I'm trying to see if someone installed something weird that normally isn't there.
No, seems perfectly fine. Other than a few small hack jobs to make things work a little better before you can actually get to port to repair them properly. No,
Can I shoot
Seems
again, or
perfectly
does he
fine.
going to burst out before I do?
he's not bursting out. He's bending the things. He seems to be a little bit stronger than he was before, and
Maybe
probably
the
a lot
it's
stronger than he should be.
stationary
God
sword.
should join in shooting him, maybe.
They could
Take a half action to aim.
Hey, like Icarus, tell them.
Point the gun at the guy. Captains, as far as I can tell, there don't seem
Seriously,
to be any
half
outside
action to
corrupting
aim.
influence active, and I don't really see anything out of place in terms of power draw.
Okay, so then what could possibly make the machine spirit sense that something's wrong
IB, are you
with
telling
the
them to
ship
shoot?
itself?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the
Do I
machine
need to
spirit is...
say, do I need command roll or something, or just say
No,
shoot?
just tell them to shoot.
You're not
Shoot.
making them do anything they don't want to do.
Oh, okay. The crew member right next to IB shoots the astropath in the head. The astropath explodes in a shower of blood and gore, covering IB.
Oh, good.
delicious.
Replacing and standing in his place when IB looks up again is this terrifying demonic presence who then rips the bars directly out of the cell that he was in. IB, you need to make a fear test versus it's -30. It's terrifying.
Oh my god.
And probably also call for help, maybe.
Well, that's assuming he doesn't just pass out right here.
It's okay.
Okay.
The test was 7 degrees of failure. You may reroll once. Do you wish to reroll?
Yeah, you probably want to do that.
Alright.
I'm gonna say yes.
And that's a free reroll. He can use a fate point later on.
Click on fear check again. If you fail again, the same message will appear. Just then check and continue. Okay, so you can actually reroll from there.
IB doesn't actually have any fate points left over.
Hey,
Startled.
you can still run for it.
A single half action.
Single action.
Yeah, that's you can run and scream for
next
help
turn.
for next turn.
Oh,
the-
is he still fatigued?
Yes.
Yeah.
He is fatigued. The guards there all pass out. They fail. their
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay,
Uh,
you can scream and run for help with a half action.
How far can I run with a half action?
One.
Your agility
Well,
bonus.
Yeah, you can go your regular 3.
3. It's 3. Yeah, 3.
That's good, because I'm going to close the bulkhead. So we have enough time to set up a bunch of guns, because whatever that is
You're
going to be
carrying a
bad.
bunch of guns.
I think we're going to need more guns.
But you're gonna need my gun once it's
IB,
unjammed.
IB, what are you doing?
So let's see. I'm moving free.
Yeah.
So I'm going behind this wall here.
Okay.
Can I like press a button to close this compartment?
Yeah, I guess you could. Sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna close the doors behind me.
Okay.
Are you also going to say something to us?
Yeah, I'm gonna say help.
Fucking demon!
Okay. So the demon comes, pounds on this door that you've just closed, knocking it off its hinges, and sprints directly past you, up to the next door.
Cool.
Oh, good. It's okay, Ivy. You're gonna
He's going
take
for the engines, by the way.
Yeah.
Holt and Anodarr can both make awareness tests to see if they figure out what's going on right now.
Well, they heard me yelling.
They did, but they're also hearing noises coming from up here.
Yeah, and all you said is help, so they're just like, oh, he must have fallen over because he's a clumsy idiot.
Don't you have like a microbead? You could radio to everybody, just
That's
say
what he did.
demon
Yeah.
loot.
Yeah, that's what he did.
Alright.
Well, then do it.
Skuzo, you can make a science test instead if you wish. As well, that is.
All right.
I'm like, what?
Nope. Like,
Nope.
I just can't succeed anything.
Actual fucking garbage.
So you guys both just hear Icarus yell help over your microbeads. And you hear some, some noises coming from the north there where he is, but you're not really sure what it is. There's a little gunfire, there's some shouting, and then him yelling help, and you just kind of look at each other. You're not really sure what's going on.
And then an enormous bang as it frickin' blasts through a
And
door.
yes, the door is knocked off its hinges. It's blasted into the room. It knocks some tables and stuff over. It knocks the astropaths off their gurneys. You both need to make fear tests.
Okay.
It's negative 30 because it's terrifying.
Terrifying.
I beat you
Is
took
it
three
invisible
corruption
on
because
purpose?
you failed. Is what invisible?
The
Is it-
demon?
Can you not see?
Corruption.
No, we
Nope.
can't see
Yeah,
it.
Can't see it.
Oh, that is weird. Visible to players there.
Whoop.
Question mark.
Yep, there it is.
There it is.
Ah,
Sorry
Yeah.
about that. I had
Look
no
at that
idea. I changed it to a token and it just wasn't there.
Oh,
Could you
that's
see me like moving something and then not know what it was or something?
no, like,
Nope.
No.
It's
we
totally
just thought it was
invisible.
invisible.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That
You
is
said something.
terrifying.
Yeah, so it comes running down this way.
That
I
is.
just fall to the ground crying, but I don't get any insanity points because I don't do that.
Why do I add
You
that?
get corruption points though, right? not.
Yes, I do get corruption points.
Yes, you get 3.
Nice.
How do I add that?
It's a characteristic.
Characteristic, yeah. Holt succeeds. Do you want to do anything? It's your, you have the option right now. In the meantime, Merrick and Silkernus can both make awareness tests.
Oh, cool.
Drag Anodarr out of there so I can slam the door shut again. I'm just gonna put as many doors between us and this thing as I can.
I
Don't
think
worry,
I might be able to drag him just far enough out. But,
Awareness. Was that a? It was just awareness, right? And then the thing with the stuff. I'm a little busy.
All right.
I can tell you about it if you want.
Sure, please. I'm really concentrating on these powers.
There's a demon on the loose in the med bay.
Oh,
I
that's
think.
bad.
That's bad.
We should probably deal with that. Can I close my eyes so I don't see the demon?
You could.
I can tell
guess.
you not to be scared.
I'm just gonna pretend this isn't happening.
It's happening and you just need to suck it up.
Skoozle, what's Holt doing?
I think I'm gonna compel this demon to stop. Just stop moving.
Okay.
Interesting.
Risky. Ballsy.
It is risky, but
Very risky.
He's probably going to destroy the engines if he gets to them.
Well, that's why I'm the last line of defense, apparently.
Demons
have to-
probably don't need to breathe atmosphere, do they?
Probably not. I'm just looking up if
Yeah.
I do get scared.
Hey, Haunting Priest.
All right.
Oh,
You attempt to compel the demon, and you feel absolutely no connection between you and it whatsoever.
All right.
Hey, you should feel good about that. You know? Like, if you seemed really friendly, you might be... I maybe would worry.
Okay.
God damn it, Anodarr. Why couldn't you be useful?
I think I might. Like, I'm checking to see that maybe I am.
Okay, so, it runs up to Holt and swipes at him with his claws. The claws themselves don't catch you, don't do any damage, but they knock you out of the way, and it goes plowing through to the next door into the next room.
Didn't I get another turn before it does that?
You get another turn now with Merrick and Graham, Silkernus, both
I
of whom
can't
need to
see
make
it.
fear tests. And Icarus, what are you doing?
Oh, I was going to shoot it because I had
This
my
is
turn.
gonna
Oh,
be
you,
great.
you couldn't really see it through the next door.
So is this is horrifying, right?
I
This is
That's a
terrifying.
minus
The last
Terrifying.
one.
minus 30.
Oh,
Terrifying.
shit.
It's the
It's
last
minus
one.
40, isn't it?
30,
No,
minus 30.
minus 30.
30.
You
The
know,
most spooky one.
I
For
thought I did minus
example,
40.
the king in Rags and
It's whatever
Tatters.
the most spooky one you can choose is. Well, hey, you're doing the same thing as me. The difference is,
Oh, yeah, it's minus 30.
I'm gonna use a
Oh,
fate
God.
point, I think, to reroll that.
Okay,
That's
go
a
for it.
bit Too high. What the hell?
I mean, I literally can't pass this.
Vendegroth can make an awareness test now.
Yeah, if you can't pass it, you can't pass it. I just gotta.
Okay,
I passed.
you definitely hear what's going on in the next room.
For fuck's sake.
You burned fate.
Actually,
Oh, I did. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Oh,
Click
yeah,
the
we
wrong
can
thing.
we can fix that. I'll fix it.
Okay. I should actually have 7 pain tokens because I got one for the 2 failed fear tests of the other guys.
Hmm.
Uh,
I can fix that.
so I'm 1 away from being able to have a fate point to reroll.
Let's see, flee. All right, so I have to
Well,
flee as
Actually,
fast as I can. Does that mean I have to sprint?
Yes.
me failing
Yes.
it gets me my thing, so I have 0 pain tokens and a fate point, which obviously I can't use to reroll the thing because it's failed the thing that got me the thing. But I got +1 fate point now. That's pretty
Nice.
good, right?
Nice.
Okay, so I can move how much?
I'm going to switch back to my Infernal Pistol. That's what I'm going to do for my turn and unjam it.
Yeah, you take
Okay.
So I guess I mean, if I'm going to run away from him, I will run to the place that I am most familiar with, which is the engine room.
Okay.
Well, unfortunately, like he's between you and the engine room, kind of.
He is between you and the engine room. That's
Does it
correct.
prevent me from running that way?
No, you can
can't approach
run
him.
down here, but you can't really.
Yeah.
I think you have to run either this way or
Yeah,
this
that's
way.
a
I
good
don't
point.
think you
I
can
would
run
have to
straight
run
down.
away from him. I'll run to the chapel. Why not? We have a
Oh.
small
Are
shrine.
you going to
to
pray?
Well, first I'm gonna snap out of it when my next turn comes up.
Okay.
Because otherwise I'm just gonna be sort of gibbering in a corner.
And-
Also, I hit. What's insanity? Is it whenever you hit a 10 slot?
Insanity? Yeah.
Yeah. So I need to look up the rules for that because I am now 20 insane. I am
Oh,
good.
I am 1/5 completely total nutso bonkers.
It's on 296.
I passed my awareness test. Do I get to make? Can I make an action?
Yeah, it's IB first though. Icarus,
Okay.
what's Icarus doing? CKnoor passes out again.
All right.
No,
I
I'm sobbing.
You're sobbing. You're crying.
Each time
you're
the
crying.
character gains 10 insanity points, you must make a trauma test. This is a willpower test modified in difficulty by how many insanity points the character has accrued in total.
Yep. So I need
So
to
make your trauma test.
trauma
then.
test now, which is 1d100 plus 10 plus.
And then minus 20.
Wait. So is it? Wait. Is
Oh
the
no,
trauma,
insanity points, you have
It's
20. Right?
is the trauma modifier
Yeah.
for the So that's not for the test. That's for the trauma.
Yes.
So what's the test then?
It says.
Is it just a willpower test?
Mental
No,
trauma is a D100 plus 10 for
No,
every degree of failure.
10-3, the insanity track we need to look at.
While
But that's-
while you guys
so,
figure that out, I'm
right
gonna
now, Grunty-
put a break in the recording.
Yeah.
because
Okay,
we're going
10-5
for an hour.
insanity track. Da, da, da.
So see you later, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye.
No, I
So
think
bye.